Hey everybody, my name is Angela Sweden, and by the title, you can probably guess already that I'll be talking about my experience with Duane Syndrome. Duane Retraction Syndrome. Yeah, I think that's right. Um, so basically, I suffer from a rare disease where the movement of my left eye, it could be your left or right eye. I think it's type 2 what I have, and I can't move it inward or outward because it's limited. My muscles not able to move my eye side to side, and also it's a little bit noticeable, um, but my left eye looks a lot smaller, or not right now, but at times, especially if I move my eye from side to side, it's a lot smaller than my right eye, if you can tell. And so basically, when I move my eye to side, this one stays while this one moves regularly. You can see when I go like this, it stays, and it's a little bit smaller, which is has made me really insecure growing up, especially in high school, taking selfies, even to this day, since technology and using social media is so much more popular now. People are always taking video selfies, and it makes me really insecure because I don't look normal at times. Like, yeah, I'm normal, I'm a human being, but my face, since it's eyes that are so obvious in a picture, um, it's just one's lower than the other, and then sometimes it'll just look like I have a lazy eye or things like that. And in person, people don't really notice that I have it until I like tell them. They're like, "Wait, actually, it does look smaller." Um, but I think it's just because I have the disease and I know I have the disease. It's just um, so much more obvious to me, and it just makes me so self-conscious when I'm talking to somebody and I feel like they're noticing, or I don't feel like I can look out while I'm talking. I always have to look straight because if I look out, like it'll look like I have like a lazy eye or like some weird eye movement will happen. I don't want to be called out for it, which I've honestly only been called out, like I can count the number of times it's been called out, probably like 2 or 3 times in my entire life, to be honest. Because if you really think about it, nobody's face is perfectly symmetrical. We're all human. We all have something that's imbalanced, whether it's our leg that's one's higher than the other, or our people's noses are crooked and like it's obvious to them. I was just having a conversation with friends, and they were telling me about these things in their the features on their face or body that's just not symmetrical, and I wouldn't have even noticed in a million years if they didn't have called it out. And so I just wanted to make this video to really reach out to everybody that does have this disease, because I've never met anyone that has this disease. So just posting this video, I hope I can reach as many people that does have it, because I know it's such a rare disease, and there's no reason why you should be embarrassed or feel any less of yourself because you have something that's so rare and so unique, and it's not necessarily something that you should feel ugly at all over. It's just a little malfunction, because none of us comes out perfect. No human being in this world is perfect at the end of the day. We all have problems, and just because it's not noticeable and because you can't see it physically in other people, it doesn't mean that they don't have it. So I just wanted to not only to help others, but to really help myself, because I feel like I hide this so much, and it's like kind of like a secret of mine that I don't really talk about, not even to like my parents and nobody. It's just something that's always been in my head, and like always I'm such an insecure person at times. People always tell me how beautiful I am and how pretty, and like I really take that into appreciation. Like it's great like hearing people compliment you, but at the end of the day, like I know I have this like disease, and it's so obvious because I look at myself. I do makeup every day. Whenever I look at my face every day, wash my face every day, look, and there's the mirror, and then there's my face, and I'm like, why can't it look normal at times? It might look normal to you, but I always like notice my eye just being different, and especially in pictures. I hate taking pictures sometimes, which is why I've honestly gone into photography, because I love taking pictures of other people more than taking them of myself because of my issue. But it really, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, and it's my body, and there's literally nothing I can do about it, because it's such it's still being researched so heavily, because there's barely any like actual hardcore research done about it. So it's not really a cure. I can't really do surgery because it's a nerve, and nerves are so sensitive, and you can't really. I don't really know the hardcore science about it because I'm not a scientist, but yeah. So I just wanted to come out here and say that it's normal. I mean, it's normal not to be perfect. This disease particularly isn't normal, isn't as popular, which kind of intimidates me a lot more, because it's like nobody really has this. This is so weird. It's like, it's not like, oh, having acne, that like everyone has it, so you can like relate to a lot of people. I can't relate to a single person, because not a single soul that I know has this. And so I can't really have a conversation, be like, oh, how do you feel about it? Or like, what do you do different? Or what should I, like, like just any advice, because it's all like, it's new to me. And which is why I also wanted to post this video to reach out to people that do have it. And I watched a video on YouTube about this girl that had it. Shout out to you. I don't know your name, but I just want to do the same thing and reach out to whoever has it. I'm kind of blabbering off about this, but yeah, I don't know, kind of feel a little bit more relief talking about it. I don't really talk about it just to myself. No, I don't even talk to myself about it. I just like have it in the back of my mind. So I just wanted to say, and it's not even, if you're watching this, you don't even have to have Duane syndrome. Just whatever. I know there's this insecurity in everybody. Nobody is 100% confident about I mean, if you are, that's amazing. I don't know how I have so many insecurities. It's just everyday thing that like I'd live with. But I do want to feel more self-confident in my skin. Like, I'm gonna be in my skin for the rest of my life, and I'm happy about it, because I'm really trying to practice self-love a lot more. And I hope you do too. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Rock that shit. Rock. If you have Duane syndrome, rock it. Still have conversations like you don't have it. Don't even put attention to it. Forget that you have it, because honestly, once you start like thinking about it and like really hiding yourself from it, it's something that you can't hide. You can't hide your face. You can't talk to somebody like this. Like, let's be reasonable. So you might as well just be confident and just don't let it get in the way of your everyday lives and whatever you do every day. So yeah, just wanted to post this video, and I hope you got something out of it or felt a little bit better, because even though it's so rare, a lot of people have it. A lot of people. Just because you don't know anybody that has it doesn't mean it's not out there, and doesn't mean that people aren't surviving and living it and staying amazing. Well, I don't even know where I'm going off with this anymore. Anyways, I just want to come here and say that I'm not really a YouTuber. I don't really do this type of thing, but I just thought this was something cool and special and different. Well, definitely different. Okay, bye.